And joining me now out front, someone who was in the room for Kerry's classified briefing. That's the chairman of the House Armed Services Committee, Congressman Mac Thornberry. Congressman, thanks so much for being with us. I appreciate it. Did John Kerry convince you that this deal makes sense? What did he say?
Well, he was very much in a strong advocacy mode about how this was the best deal we could ever get and we needed to sign up to it. I think it would have been more persuasive if he'd have been a little more factual and a little less of a hard sell.
Huh. All right. So, I mean, obviously they feel it's down to the wire and they're trying to give you this hard sell. You know, he came today to talk to you in this classified briefing on the same day Russia announced it's going to start selling Iran rocket systems. Now, these systems have been banned under sanctions. So now they're going to start selling them again. The State Department came out quickly and said it doesn't believe that this missile system is going to impact the nuclear talks. But my question for you is, how big of an issue is this for you?
It's a pretty big issue because what it says is that Iran is going to take actions as far as beefing up their air defense to make it much more difficult to ever have a military option on the table in the future. But what it also tells me is that the administration is subrogating all the other foreign policy objectives to just getting this deal signed. And that really concerns me, whether they are trying not to aggravate Russia, not to aggravate Iran and Yemen or Iraq, and it's that attitude of get a deal at all costs that I think has lots of countries around the world concerned.
Now, look, there's very few people who would say this is a good deal, but there's plenty of people who say it's a better deal than not having a deal at all. And one of the things that this comes down to is the issue of sanctions, because some people say, look, let's just keep the sanctions going. If we kept them going, Iran would eventually cave. But the truth is, those sanctions were never going to last forever. The only reason a lot of countries agreed to them is because a negotiation was going on. So if all of a sudden the U.S. said, you know what, this negotiation didn't work, everybody, but keep those sanctions on, a lot of people would say, hey, forget about it. And the sanctions would start leaking anyway. So when you look at it that way, it might make sense to do this deal, which isn't very good, as opposed to no deal at all, right, sir?
Well, it's a key question, and that's certainly an argument the administration makes, is that sanctions aren't going to last, so we better take what we can while we can. I think another way to look at it, however, is that for 12 years, this negotiation has been about denying Iran a nuclear weapons capability. But this agreement makes international ratification of that capability. It's just a question of how many months away it is. So it really turns on its head what this negotiation has been about for 12 months, and do we really want to put our stamp of approval on that? I'm not so sure.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your time, Chairman Thornberry.
Thank you.